just notify the Discord. Hello Axe, how's it going? Just posting it to the Discord, 1 second. Nice. How's it going, Axe? I woke up early, so I'm here early. Nice. Yeah, it must be really early for you now. $8:20, that's not too bad. Too shabby, is it? All my volume sounds fine, music's not too loud, not too quiet. Nice. What's up? I don't want to say too much about what this is gonna be about. Nothing crazy, just kind of a simple kind of concept, but we'll only just kind of start doing it. But we can obviously do stereotypical frog character, just because who doesn't like a frog? You know? Confederate Smash, so it's a good day. Confederate Smash. What's that? Just kind of outlining the character. Literally just started having to think of what we're going to kind of do. Very big eyes. Quite an awkward angle for me to use my drawing tablet like this, but it's not too bad. Feeling like it is a frog. It's kind of actually should draw him in a T pose. And we're just going to do like just little ball hands just to save on animation, because it's going to be simple. I've not done a proper short film last time, so I don't want to overcomplicate things. I think let's struggling to hear with the music. It's quite loud actually. It's louder than I normally would have it. How's that? That better? I do want to find some new music. Because I thought this radio was random, well not random, but like new music, but it's actually not. It's the same kind of tracks. There's a few different like Lo-Fi Girl stations, but they're all kind of similar, and some of them are a bit too sleepy. Maybe I'll stop this one halfway through. There's a couple of reactions to your stream pings, lol. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. That was a lot of reactions. I got a notification on my phone like, your Discord message has got 24 reactions. I was like, what the fuck? I did it on today as well. Nice. I'll have one of those in a bit. We need to petition. Remove the not enough reactions. Remove the reaction limit. There's a reaction limit on Discord. Yeah, it's however many you were on your ping yesterday. Is that for everyone? So new people can't react to it if there's already been too many? You can only react with the already placed reactions. Gotcha. Do I want clothes? I don't know if I'm going to do clothes. Because the whole point is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be done in Blender. I'm going to draw. I'm going to do it in Blender, and then I'm going to draw the outlines over the rendered images to kind of make sure it still feels organic, but while having the kind of the usefulness of Blender's kind of rigging and stuff. That way I don't need to be very good at proportion and stuff like that. because he's just going to be like that, basically. But actually, he's going to be one solid colour. I don't want to go too overboard with clothes and stuff because I want to actually finish the film, and if I add clothes it's going to take a million years and I'm going to move on by the time it's done. Maybe kind of like that. But if you think of the body being low poly, 420, hell yeah, the magic number. If you think of the body being low poly with the outlines drawn over it, gonna need to test it a little bit. Which we'll do on stream. Hello, Volky. How's it going? Long time no see. Boom. How's it going? Mr. Streamer. Better, what's up, brother? It is, and you're number one. I don't really know how it works. It says it's just whoever's like talking and doing stickers and donating and stuff, but you've just joined stream and you're already number one, so I'm not sure how it works. I'm not doing it with a mouse, don't worry. I've got a pen. That would be a nightmare. I really like... It's like the most boring character ever. It's got to be simple, but I want more of like a big belly like that. Flash colors. No. You're a bad influence. Number 1 Oscar. Hundreds, mate, 100s. That seems off. Now, originally I did want him to have like a cowboy hat. Like you're in a weird spot in life, but I'll tank it. You'll be alright. It happens. Yeah. Did your life get weird after you drew that picture of me? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's traumatized you. Nice guy you already. I appreciate it. It was a very good drawing. I liked it very much. It's officially, I don't want to call it fan art because that sounds horrible, but the first art someone has drawn of me. So I'm very grateful. God, it's been a while since I've drawn. It's looking very rough right now. Just I mean, I'm gonna be remaking this all in Blender. I just want to try and get an understanding of the basics. We can have. The thing is, it's so hard to draw nicely a character in a T pose. Always just looks goofy, but that is kind of what I should be doing if I'm going to be turning it into a 3D character. They want like really long. Really long arms. You've got a cowboy hat. That's fire. And then like really long legs. Although I kind of like the stumpy. Actually, I might prefer a very long. Yeah, that is so true. They're walking away from an explosion. Only then does it make sense. I think I do prefer the stumpy. And I guess he'll be green when he... Yeah, the whole shebang. Love that. Oh, that's so confusing. Voki, you're probably watching this like in pain at how bad I am at drawing. Oh. 15th. Close. That was close. But I'm celebrating my birthday on the 11th. So this Friday we're gonna go camping. But yeah, it's not my actual birthday. Hello, what's the character name? Ooh, I don't actually have a character name yet. The general story is he's in like a desolate world, and he is trying to light his last cigarette, and he's gonna be sat on a thing trying to find, and he's just gonna go on a little adventure to try and find somewhere to light his cigarette, because he's the last one alive, or so we think, and he's gonna go on a little mission to try and find somewhere because his lighter's broken. That's the general little story. That's the planning, right? I think I'm kind of getting not very far with this drawing. I think I can picture it in my head. So let's switch over. Sounds like a great story streamer, Shoeman. Thank you. Let's close that. If my camera goes all weird, then apologies. Earlier it was doing this really weird thing. That's why it took me so long to actually start going live. Right. Actually, let me pull that up on the other screen. Right, so let's just get the general head shape down. It's kind of got a bit of that kind of head shape going for him. Now we're not really gonna see the top of his head, although I should probably do that because there might be a time where we do. So yeah, so I'm gonna just do like a really simple 3D character, and then animate that, and then I will be drawing over everything. In Photoshop. Do I do the head that way? That might be an annoying way to do the head, because he's basically just four spheres. One like that, one like that, and then two. Yeah, that's probably a better way to do it, isn't it? And then what we can do is join these up, go into sculpt, remesh that shit, or join those. Yeah, super simple. Okay. There we go. Remesh. And then we're going to do it high poly at first, like this. Oh, there. And then we're going to super low poly, bring it back down. So maybe today we'll just start on the head and see how far we get. Just because it's been a while since I've done something like this, and I'm kind of winging it, but I quite like to just wing it. I don't know if I'm going to storyboard, I don't know if I'm going to do any of that. We'll see how far we get. So, and then we're just going to decimate that super low. I'm glad you think so. For the short was to relate the routines of smoking cig with a cult, like making a symbolic between and tarot. That sounds pretty deep. It's gonna be, I think for the first one, I'm literally just gonna be like on a mission to find somewhere to light his cigarette, and then he's gonna go, maybe he'll go up the side of a volcano, but it's too hot. He'll go, maybe we can have him trying to spark something, to try and get it to flame. Maybe we could have like a little glow bug walking up a tree and he tries to kind of light it on that. I'm gonna go super low quality, like that kind of low quality. You get the gist. Super low quality, and then we can kind of give him the little green. I'm also going to try and do this whole thing in Eevee. It's been a very long time since I've used Eevee properly, but we'll give it a go. Thinking like this with a tiny bit of subsurf. Don't crush on me, this is like 12. There's like 12 pixels, there we go. Like that. And then the plan is, Axe, do you own an axe? You better own an axe. Be outraged if you didn't. I could do this all in grease pencil, but I do not have any experience in grease pencil, and I'm not ready to start. So I think I'm literally just gonna, let's put this on a transparent background. I do not, I mean, kind of long story. How is that a long story? What's going on? And then I guess we'll do 100. Period by earthquake. For real? For real? Question mark? Earthquake. You made my earthquake. just casually having an earthquake. Switch back to that screen. So this reminds me of Sakinapan. She makes really cool low poly renders. Maybe you could look her up at some inspirations. I will look her up right now. Sakinapan. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly the right kind of vibe. The only difference is what I'm gonna do is like do kind of like what she's got there, but found a gold horse. My grandparents have a huge farm and they have a barn that I named when I was younger the Barn of Wonders because they were hoarders. My grandma said anything I find in there I can keep, so I found a gold horse trophy. Still have it now, but the axe is still there, which I throw sometimes. Oh, that sounds fire. So what I'm gonna do is like what she did there, Voki, but I'm gonna be drawing over every frame. That's the plan anyway. So just to get an idea of what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna be drawing on all the details, animating it that way. Having all these like, hello Jessica, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Like this kind of vibe. Is that weird? I don't like it. Obviously this is going to take quite a while. See, I'd love to do like a half-tone pattern like that, because that way I can use the 3D, which is what I'm used to, but then also kind of have the organic drawing style without it kind of being too cheaty. You can just kind of play around with the line work, like I quite like that. Had a freaking earthquake, I do, what the hell? And then you could have like, you know, when he's showing some emotion, we could have like little he's like looking at something he likes. Maybe that's the face that he pulls at the end when he like finds the cigarette. I guess also I need to know exactly how I'm going to do this cigarette, because that's going to be like the main story component. So like and then maybe I'll just do a white obviously it's not going to be lit until the very end. So, but I'm not sure if that was a phantom shape, but my curtain blinds are moving back and forth. There was a 4.4 bound. I'd have heard it from where I live, right? That's mad that there was a fucking earthquake anyway. I kind of forget that you get those there. No, it's a very fair distraction. Yeah, I really like that halftone effect on the actual image. On that. How easy is it to do halftone effects in things like... I'm not even going to search it up, I know it's easy on After Effects, it can't be that hard. What do you think, guys? Do you think that's gonna work? They're like kind of drawing over it. Maybe you could even have kind of like... I'm such a sucker for having like slightly misplaced line work and stuff. I've never experienced an earthquake or any natural disaster like me. Should we make the smoke pixelated with some kind of filter? Yes, first time it was shaped, but I didn't even wake up. Lol. Yeah, I will do that with the smoke. The smoke is going to be like the last thing that happens. So I don't need to worry about it too much right now. But the smoke's kind of like pretty much the whole shot. He's going to be walking around. Be right back. Daddy's going to go fucking pull down some crevasse. Yeah, the smoke would be a last thing. But we can have a look at what it would look like here. Yeah, we'll come back to the smoke. So I doubt I'm just doing it in Photoshop right now, but when I do actually do it, it'll be in After Effects. So there's not much point in me putting too much effort on that right now. Especially if I'm not even doing it on there. Right, let's go. I have not seen that film. Super terrifying and sad, not gonna lie. Sounds like my kind of a cup of tea. Right, let's work on the rest of this body. We want like quite a bulbous body. Kind of comes out the front. Just a little bit. really long arms. Well, actually, no, we decided against really long arms, didn't we? Quite stubby. Quite stubby arms, maybe a bit longer than that. Like that, and then I'm literally just going to do ball hands. I would mirror all of this, but I'm kind of embracing the unevenness a little bit. I don't want it to be too perfect. Alright, let's oh, we should probably save this. Character. Right. So we're subdividing it and then decimating it. I don't need to be doing that, but one. Maybe a bit less. What does that mesh look like? Because it needs to be able to bend. Oh. I went the wrong way. Don't crash on me. It's so dark in here. It doesn't look that dark for me. But it is very dark. That's right, it's for the best. Yes, I get it. I get it. Hello, gang. Hello, Edwin. Alright, Blender, I get it. I went too low. I didn't mean to. It's having a hissy fit. Good thing I just saved.